Today we got a electrifying interview lineup that's going to blow your mind. We dive deep into the world of music, culture, and creativity. Whoever guest is about to drop some serious wisdom, so get ready to vibe with us because we about to bring the heat. Celebrate underground artists and the power of music. Stay tuned. It's about to get real. Well, introduce yourself.
I bet, yo, it's here to quiet. You know what I'm saying? We doing R&B out here. This is a part two. This is the update. Last time was last time was a different time. I remember I was homeless when we did the last one.
For real?
Yeah, hell yeah. So finally got everything back in check. You feel what I'm saying? I got my own spot, chilling, cooling. You know what I'm saying? Just working. How you doing though? How you doing?
Shit, doing good. But shout out to you overcoming that. I know that must have been like a hard feat for you.
Yeah, for real, bro. But now I'm coming back with the confidence. I had low self esteem. You feel what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
so now we working back up. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, but I could I could say whatever.
Yeah, it's free spirit.
I bet,
Unless
yeah.
it's like some Nazi shit. Then I
Nah,
wouldn't recommend it.
nah, yeah, we ain't on Kanye ain't in the chat right now, bro. We cool.
Respectfully.
But
I
yeah,
feel you. But yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, I didn't even know that. But like again, the fact that you was able to overcome that and get yourself back on your feet and still, have the drive to pursue, music. That's what's up.
hell yeah.
Um and I'm also curious, I see that you released some more music. So I'm curious since the last time you came on here. Uh, I think what was the last EP with the flower?
That one was
Yeah,
called. I think it was called like Unseen, bro.
mm,
I can't even remember that part. Like it's crazy, man. I'm the way my whole music process kind of works is like I release what's in the moment. All that was just like how I was feeling in the moment. I think I released probably two more albums since then, or I don't remember where we left off.
I'm not sure if I listened to the. I think I listened to the first album.
Yeah,
Like that came out before the EP, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I most likely listened to that one on the first try. But
yeah.
I was definitely curious on two things. Which since that EP, which music have you released, and how has you grown personally since that EP?
All right, so I put out after that EP. I put out um I put out two. No, did I put? No, I put out a few singles, and then I put out the album, uh, "Law of Seduction," and that whole
Okay.
concept is like where it's more. Because all of it reflects who I am. Like it reflects everything personally. So it's the same discussion, but that's more like
Mm,
it's it's more so the step after how I'm moving now that I got now I'm grounded. Um, like I got way more opportunity now and able to move more and do all that shit. So that's kind of like the whole concept of the album was like I'm telling my story throughout all types of like different types of genres. It's like it's all R&B, but I try to blend it with everything I feel because I just make what I feel. I used to
mm.
say, it's only R&B, like nah, bro. It's all the movement, you feel what I'm saying? So,
So, but the main ingredient will be R&B.
absolutely. That's the core of it
Okay.
all. So
Okay.
it's the foundation's always going to be that like R&B sound meshed with a little bit of hip hop, but it always dies down to like to R&B cuz you always got to call it something, you feel what I'm saying?
Hmm. And the last album, what was it? Lost of Seduction,
Before Law of Seduction, it was Price of Pleasure.
Price of Pleasure. All right. So will this be a current theme of like some inner sins, some lustful?
Yeah, so it's kind of like so that album was more so like listen, this is where the life got me, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of
Okay.
like low ballads kind of just saying like this is where I'm at. Like the beginning of that album, I recorded that through a voice note in a public bathroom at a party. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
So Yeah, that's how I was moving. So that was the like the beginning of it all, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm.
was the struggles. Like, you know what I'm saying? We broke. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even be worried about no damn love. You trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out where you finna sleep. I was couch hopping,
uh,
bro.
uh,
I was recording that anywhere I got, because I always bring my laptop everywhere. Hold on, I'm about to
mm.
show it. I always got FL open, always.
And which year laptop is that?
What'd you say?
What year laptop is that?
Dude, bro, I got this junk when I was like, bro, it was like, I gotta say, like, honestly, 13. Like, it still got a CD player in
And
it.
it's,
You know what I'm saying?
oh shit, and it's still running smooth.
No,
Shit. Oh,
it's running, but it ain't running smooth. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? I tried to run Roblox on it the other day. That junk
uh,
crashed immediately.
God damn.
In the program
Um,
itself, FL. This is FL 11. FL is up to 20
okay.
now. Like, they got FL
Mm.
20. I got 11.
Have you like got to experience a FL20?
Yeah, yeah. So I like, and you know what's crazy? It's hard for me to work with it. Like, it got so many new
Mm.
features. It's the same. You know what I'm saying? It's the same structure, but I gotta
Mm.
figure it out. Like, the sound, it sounds different. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like this older version, it got like a feel to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm. And I'm curious, like, are you tapping into like more production, or this is like, are you using this for like your vocals? We're using the FL, what is it? F11
FL
Studio,
Studio, FL Studio.
FL
Yeah,
Studio. Oh yeah, FL Studios. I'm not sure why I thought F11, but
yeah.
yeah, okay, okay,
um.
yeah. So what are you using it for?
So, when I first started up, all of this was like, all of it was for just to make beats, cause basically how I even got into music is like, so my pops, he was a like a DJ, and he had FL and all that, but
Mm.
he ended up getting locked. I ended up not, you know what I'm saying, never haven't spoken to him since. Um, just, you know how it is out here, bro. But
Mm.
I was like, listen, but when I went over, I was always trying to use his laptop and figure and do all that. So the music passed
Mm.
on. For years, I was begging my mom, like, yo, please, let me get me a laptop. I'm trying to work on music. I'm trying to do this.
Mm.
Like 2 years after all that begging, my grandfather gets me a laptop. This laptop. So I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? I tell my sister, I'm like, listen, I need this program. Like, see, can you see what you can do? Because it costs like, dude, it'd be like $200. It's a few $100. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? We broke. We was still living in PA. We broke. We ain't got no two. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no $200,
Mm.
bro. I never touched $200 up to that point. I'm a child.
Mm.
Um, so she was able to pirate it. She pirated it for me, and like ever since, like I would make these trash ass beats, and I would show her, like my sister, my mom. They're like, yeah, like looking back, it's junk trash, but like I would, how depressed I would have been if had they told me like,
Mm.
yeah, this ain't it.
Mm.
But after all that, I made my first song. My first song was because in middle school I had gotten cheated on.
Mm.
At the time, obviously, you're feeling like I felt devastated. I'm like, yo, it's the end of the world. Like, bro, I,
Mm.
I couldn't I couldn't even tell you the girl name these days. But like, I'm 19 now. That was way back when.
Wait, you're
So
19 now?
yeah,
Oh shit, I thought you was like in your 20s.
nah, yeah, dude. Like, when I tell you I was homeless, bro, it added like it for real added like 3 years to me, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
and I worked at FedEx too. Like that took. I worked at FedEx for a month. Tell me why it took off like 3 years of my life.
I can see it. I can see
The
it.
joint,
but
that joint was rough. Respect to all the ones
but
that be
shit.
doing that. But
Yeah.
nah, yeah. So when I put my first song together, it was just like the worst thing ever. But that just started
Mm.
everything. It was a diss
Mm.
track on the girl that had cheated. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Wait.
Yeah.
So when you start releasing music?
So I showed from I was showing my homie my music for like 3 years. We was just going back for it. He's like, yo, you need to release it. You need to release it. My Instagram was a meme page. It was a meme page before I turned it into a music account. My homie was like, listen, you need to delete all of that and you need to go full in on this music. Like, fuck all
Mm.
that other shit. Like, go in on the music. And I did it. And I did that in the beginning of high school. Like, it was beginning of high school or end of like eighth grade. And you know, bro, in high school they don't let you live that type of shit down, bro. Cause
Mm.
I was rapping, and they was all he a SoundCloud rapper. Oh, you doing this, you know, like, bro. I didn't get my first good song, like my first like acceptable song till like, bro, like sophomore year, and like I'll be in class. I heard motherfuckers like listening to my shit. I'm like, damn, bro, finally, bro.
Mm.
They was not trying to let me live with none of that down, bro. And
Mm.
eventually, it just turned into this R&B shit. By the end of senior year, everybody know what I'm on. Everybody knew who I was doing the music. And now I'm out. I'm not doing like I'm not in college or nothing. Um, just working. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything.
Mm.
So that's just where I am
So
now.
what is your plans going forward? Are you aiming to make music like your full time focus?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is like I did just get fired, and it is my
Mm.
full time focus right now. So I'm trying to I'm trying to collect everything I can. Like I had put out CDs, like, and they sold well. This like, and you could get the whole album on streaming. So like to even be able to make one sale in this day and age, bro, it's like, damn, okay.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a giveaway for a CD soon. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna arrange all of that. Um,
Okay. And
like,
when it
bro,
comes to support, how could the people help you?
support, bro, is just streaming music. Like, I know a lot of people that enjoy my music ain't really like, they ain't got the financials and all that stuff. Like, so I'm all for like, listen, bro, if you just put in your streams, you know what I'm saying, and like just feel the music, just love the music, and that's enough to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Until it reaches the masses, like all you like, you know what I'm saying. I just appreciate everything that people do. Like if you stream it, you help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
that penny will be cherished that I get from it. You know what
Shout
I'm
out to
saying?
you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Streaming your music, we definitely appreciate it.
hell yeah.
Okay, okay. And you said you're working on selling some of your CDs, and I'm guessing it's for loss of sedation or
Oh,
seduction.
yeah. For Law of Seduction, I gotta see. Hold on, I got the CD right here.
Okay. Nice.
So
Nice.
I
And
got
what are you
all that.
selling it for? Here, don't mind me asking.
So like I be doing it. I'm trying to keep it at like 12. I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it at 12. Like this ain't even for profit. Like I just want everybody to have, you know what I'm saying, be able to own what they're enjoying. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
when I was younger, like I got all like I would get every CD I needed. Like I had all the Bruno Mars CDs. I got the Weekend CDs. Like it's like a personal thing to me where it's like we got to keep some, like in a day and age where everything's so digital, everything's so like
Mm.
you can't hold what you have no more. You feel what I'm saying?
I
So
agree.
I'm
Times
just trying to
has
bring it back.
changed. Okay. I respect that. Times definitely changed, but we are going back. Well, unfortunately, we are about to go through a reception, so times is going to get a bit harder. So I definitely recommend you do have to move much smarter, especially going in the future. But on the bright side, I think people will be cherishing being to own your own shit. So, you
Nah, for
know,
real.
you're not the only one, even when it comes to like other forms of media, movies. People is diving back into like owning DVDs, gamers, they going
Yeah.
back to owning their games and stuff. So I definitely said I could definitely see a big push of people owning CDs once again. I mean, there's people collecting what you call
Yeah,
those? Not cassette
the
tapes.
cassettes.
Is that the big fucking disc, John?
It's like yeah, it's like the rectangular like it's like a little box type
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, and vinyls
People
too. They
collecting them.
they
Yeah,
going
the
crazy with the
vinyls.
vinyls.
Yeah, they especially. I see people collecting it. Without like the barcode, which those go for like a lot of money. But I'm seeing people collecting, vinyls and stuff like that now.
Yeah, and I
Um,
number my stuff too. Like, so that junk don't like it. I'm trying to have it only gain. You know what I'm saying? Only gain value.
mm, okay. And since then, since you last appeared on the podcast, what knowledge have you gained since then?
Bro, I'm just learning like the people that you think is for you, they be the ones that's really against you. It's my so much of my support is from like different countries, different states. Like it's not the hometown that's showing love. The hometown really show
Mm,
love when they see that others is showing love. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I had to learn like it's not your homies that's tuning in. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I had to
mm,
put stuff out on the internet and like and get that love before I started seeing love around here. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah. And what's some notable outsources of love have you received that was noticeable for you?
South Africa showing love. I did a my most recent single is called Serenade, and
Okay.
I sampled a song that's like it's like a South African. It was like a South African hit. So I was like, I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of appropriation and all that. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna show love. So I got some people like the person I even discovered the song from. I got him, got his people. Listen, shout out, do your thing, and I'm gonna put it in the track. So he's a DJ. So shout out to him, and he got his homeboys, all that. They said they was doing like the shout out, like shout out South Africa, shout out, like you know what I'm saying, all love.
Mm,
And I got love from like Australia. I got love from like Oregon. I got so many places. The city, New York, going crazy. So
okay. And where
so
you from? Give me on mind me asking.
I'm from Jersey,
Oh,
but
Jersey.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm finna be. I grew up in PA.
Mm,
Moving to the goal is to go to the city. You feel what I'm saying? Like New York, cause it's a train away.
respectful.
So
Okay. And is there a reason why you want to go to New York specifically?
that's the heart, bro. That's the heart of the
That's all
country.
right.
People try to play it like it's the West Coast.
Mm.
Heart of the country is the city, bro. New York.
It depends on where you
Listen, bro.
fall at.
Listen, bro. Shout out
But
everywhere, but
I would definitely say when it comes to music, I think that is like one of the hearts, especially like the foundation of it. When it comes to like East Coast.
yeah,
But the only reason why I would like hesitate to say the heart now, just like Philadelphia, is becoming more international than anything. So it's like it's becoming an what do you want to call it?
you
Like the
said
people that
Philly.
was native there most likely moving for various different reasons, and then a lot of international people is coming over and moving, and they like the first ascents. So
Yeah.
that's
No,
it.
listen, I shout out Philly, bro. 'Cause like I
Mm,
said, I'm from PA. I like trust me, it's all love to Philly, bro. Um,
mm. But
but yeah,
interesting. So so I see that you said that you going to New York because it's like what was it? What was the phrase they used?
it's the heart, bro. The heart of the country.
The heart of the country. Heart of the country.
Shout out West
Um
Coast. Shout out West Coast. Shout out, but the East is where it's at.
no, I feel respectfully. So shout out to New York. So you feel so you see it as the heart of the country. Okay. Outside of seeing that, is there another particular reason why you're going over there? Is it like the sound? Is it the underground music?
So I go
Are
to
you
a lot of like the underground shows. A lot of it's hip
okay?
hop. I can't like and it where we at right now when it comes to like when you trying to come up, you gotta show love to the underground hip hop community first, cause that's what's getting
Okay.
the traction. You know what I'm saying? Like all that's getting the love first before a upcoming R&B singer. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. And what's some gems for people that want to like, tap into the underground scenes? What gems you got for them?
I've been tuning into like Fang and all that. My homie put me on. Uh, I pulled up to his shows. Been to the Smoke Dope shows. Like people like that. It's far from the music I'm making, but I rock with them. And there's some
Mm,
people I don't even be knowing their names, bro. They like that, like they got openers and stuff like that. Like those really be the gems, but I never be tapping in with the names, man, because they got these crazy names. It's like
mm.
it's a little
And have
everything.
you and have you opened for somebody yet?
Nah, bro, I'm trying to get the performances up. Like I only performed like I've only performed a few times, and like I'm still like right now, like when I hit the city. Sometimes I'll bust a quick little performance, but a lot of times if I'm doing a video or if I'm like just singing out in public, because I be singing a lot just in the street, like because I be hitting the
Mm,
bars. I'm not even supposed to be in a bar, but I be hitting the bars, and I
mm,
discovered that the key to me opening up and being able to just do my performances is like, bro, I need alcohol in my system, like
mm.
like either smoking some alcohol in my system, but it works, man.
Shit.
Like,
In
yeah,
some places, you're not even allowed to be in McDonald's. In some places, they just turn the age up to 21.
that's crazy. Like, it's crazy out here. I just seen they turn a McDonald's in Queens into the trap. Like, I'm like, they putting everything on the internet. Like, it's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, times are changing. So, that's why I still feel like this is the best time ever to
Yeah,
uh
it's a bit of
pursue
a hard time.
entertainment. Um it is. It definitely is like one that at least come to like mainstream, I would say, is very hard.
Yeah,
Because they can't even, survive. They barely surviving now with the shit that they coming out with. So like
nah,
for
for
people that's
real.
still looking at them as like an opportunity or like a gold mine to go to, I mean, a lot of y'all gonna be used up and swallowed.
And bro, one thing I want to mention, bro, is like I'm just waiting for what's about to happen because the industry is gonna collapse soon.
Now, when it collapses, just like the one thing I happen to notice when it comes to corporation, when they fuck up in a way that they don't allow anybody to recover from it. Like we all gonna get hurt from this shit. That's usually how they go. Because the one thing I know is they hate to allow somebody else to be better than them. So uh I'm just hoping when they do crumble, they don't fuck up in a way that's like too damaging for like other people. Like for example, like they could fuck up in a way that like other countries be like, you know what, we don't want to fuck with America content.
I'm wondering, man. I'm wondering. It could very well be it.
Mm,
I don't even know if it's foreseeable, but I know something's gonna happen because we getting all this Epstein shit. We getting all this Diddy shit. Like there's gonna be some names like right after that Cat Williams interview. Like
mm.
like something's gonna happen, bro, and it has been happening. Like they use Diddy as a scapegoat, so there's worse
No, I
people in the
agree.
industry.
But
Like
I
Diddy's
mean,
horrible, but there's worse people. And they hiding.
I I definitely agree. There's my opinion. He definitely getting what he deserved.
Yeah.
However, compared to other powerful people, I just got to ask the question, like, he don't seem like the type of person to hide his intentions. So, like, whoever it was, his employer should have know like what type of time he was on. So I definitely say there's definitely bigger fish. Uh, but you can't lie, he's a perfect scapegoat. Because the amount of crimes that's coming out is like, damn, just make this guy seem like he's like a Batman villain.
Nah, bro. You know what he really is, bro. He came out with the Joker outfit. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
That
Yeah,
motherfucker
and I'm
is
not gonna
a
lie.
Batman villain.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of what was the other guy that played Joker well?
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, yeah, him. Outside of him, I would definitely looking at that. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, damn, he could play a believable Joker. In a live action movie. Um,
Cause he is that.
uh, but like seeing the crimes that being like pushing forward lately, the amount of shit that he been getting into, and what if assassination that he might have had his hand in and whatnot. Like even for example, like the event with Kid Cudi. Like damn, I couldn't imagine if I'm talking to somebody and I just happen to find like, oh, you're an ex of a celebrity. Okay, all right, no biggie. And then next know this motherfucker pull up at my house, bomb my car,
Yeah.
traumatize my
Hell
dog.
no, man. Cuddy got it the worst, bro. Cuddy got it the worst. They blew that motherfucker up, literally. Like,
Bruh, bruh. Especially it's like, yo, especially when you find out like the amount of things that he get into, like, yo, you like a villain, you like a succubus, honestly. You like the male succubus I ever saw in my life, like, and then you out here tripping over one female when you getting whore out yourself. I mean,
yeah,
when I heard the whole he get her like cream pie just to drip to come on his nipples and shit. I was
yeah,
like, wow.
that motherfucker was wildin', man. Listen, that motherfucker wildin'. Those are type of kinks you can only have when you rich. You feel what I'm saying? You got money to
I feel
just
like that's the
do
only
it.
type of kinks that you could have do before like the internet and social media and everything.
Yeah,
Cause like the shit like that, like the only people that can get away with that is like porn stars. If that type of news
word.
came out about like a normal person, that is I don't think people be to look at you the same. But
Everybody's doing porn these days, though.
yeah, because they need a check. Like
Nah,
yo, all right. So for example, like the one thing I started to see like a lot of celebrities is doing like commercial ads for these like weird ass games. Like for example, like these cash grab games. I'm seeing like a lot of celebrities doing commercial ads for them. And I'm like,
yeah.
or they promoting gambling is one of the two. They either promoting some type of scam or they promote gambling. Which I guess
Bobby
gambling
Shmurda
is.
been on my feed for days, bro. Like, we gotta relax off him, bro. Like, we gotta relax off this gambling.
But I mean, but even him, shit. That definitely would hurt to find out that I can't even sell $10 ticket. That would definitely hurt me. Like, damn, like people don't, especially like to be on his like level of like I won't even say necessary fame, but you got a lot of attention upon you for I would say a good amount of people or random people that know who you are, or at least know of your image or somewhat. Um, but even to this day, like damn, you couldn't even sell like $10 tickets. It's just like, oof. Um, so yeah, so yeah, that's another thing too. Like looking at mainstream like music and everything, and seeing like we can't deny a lot of talent been ruined at this point. Going like mainstream, and then come to find out that a lot of these people that look successful is into like some shady shit. Um,
That's the industry.
so yeah,
It's all
yeah.
just industry shit. But I don't. Like I said, I really think the industry is gonna be folding. Like, because I think the way we receive like stuff like this is like we already have so many people coming up on the like this independent route. So like we're already losing the need for all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when there's just a year where everybody making music. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to put it out now. You feel what I'm saying? Since we have distributors and we could do everything
Mm,
ourselves, so
mm. No,
we losing the need for it.
I agree and I somewhat disagree. The only reason why I disagree because unfortunately a lot of people are puppets. So a lot of people, like even though they are pushing to be independent and everything, they're still their main goal is to go to mainstream. Like no matter how many
Yeah,
shitty, no matter how many careers that they ruin, people still want to start to them and give it a chance. Like I could be their star, even if you shine, bitch. They're gonna somehow fuck up your career. Like,
Nah,
even
yeah,
like for example, like Chance the Rapper. I mean, honestly, he created a lot of hits, and I feel like for somebody to make one bad album, I don't think that should have been enough to try to end his career. But like even like shit like that. So fucking with like the mainstream, it is it's not if it's gonna happen, is when it's gonna happen.
exactly, bro.
Um, but like even bringing it back to like independent, like a lot of people are independent. But unfortunately, uh, for example, like organization or like the mainstream, a lot of shit they used to do that they would offer for like the older generation of like artists and stuff. Like, hey, we would do the promotion, we would do the marketing, we would do all this. Now they making y'all do that shit, and then they
Exactly.
just be the distributor and still taking that big ass percentage out of y'all
Huge.
royalties.
Dumb amount of
Uh,
money getting lost in bad contracts.
and people still falling for that shit.
Listen,
So it's
that's,
like,
I would sign it too. Like, bro, if listen, bro, and if somebody in the industry listening, bro, like, listen, if
that's
a
how I feel.
motherfucker threw me like a mil 100K, like, listen, bro, that's still more than what I got, bro.
How much
Like,
you willing to sell?
like, it's crazy. That's the
Listen,
matter at hand, bro. It's
I,
like when I get to that
I'm
point,
pretty.
because as long as I get to keep my butt, like that's all I care. It's, like that's really the thing, bro. Like whatever, bro.
Is that the
Let me
only
be
body
me.
part that you worry about?
Like I'm all about the art, bro. It's like I'm so about the art. It's like as long as I'm able to live, bro, and I get to keep my butt, like
Hmm.
I can't like
Uh, right, right,
that's
right,
one
right,
thing I
right.
can't fold. It's like shout out to everybody
So
that's
that's the
like
only body part that's off limits is your butt. Everything
like
else is
bro.
good.
Listen, bro. We got a lot of ditties in the industry, bro. We got a
Yeah,
lot of ditties, bro.
yeah.
I'm straight. Like I'm good on
Uh,
that. You can take
but
the
we even
music.
got shit. We even got the female daddies out here now.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But like, I just gotta see the options if that's the case.
Mm. With the option of abuse or pleasure.
It's like, listen, bro. Listen, if it works, it works. I just
Okay,
can't
so
have
have
like I ain't trying to get groomed into the industry. It's like if I'm in the industry,
okay,
I'm not trying to get groomed into it.
okay.
Like that's
So
where I stop.
have you thought about what would be a good contract for you?
When it comes to contracts, it's just like ownership is very important to me, but it's like we can't sit here and you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't sit there and use all motherfucking resources and then think they gonna give me all they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that's
Mm,
their music. If you paying to have it made, like, nah, that's your music. But if I could get a deal going, I'll probably try to aim for, nah, I need an advance.
you need
I'm gonna say
advance.
fucking advance. Like I'm gonna just I'll take the least I can get. Nah, I need that advance, bro. Times is rough.
So what's the max amount of years are you willing to sign to a label?
Max amount of years, I would for my first deal. I wouldn't do more than 5.
5.
I
Okay.
would not do more than 5. I would try to aim for like like if I could get to a label for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? They throw me what I need. I think I could really have that money doubled, man. Like a lot of what's stopping me from my potential, I'd say, is like the money. You know what I'm saying? So first thing
Okay.
I'm investing in is I'm getting vocal. I'm gonna get a vocal coach. I will work on like I'll get. I wouldn't even go to studios. Like I would really just I'd get way better equipment. Get my own place. Like getting good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get an apartment and make it what I need to make it, and like just get people that I know are equipped. Like I don't know, studios are weird. Like I'm really learning. Like there's certain people that is weird to collaborate with because there's so much ego and weird shit. Like my current problem right now is motherfuckers is egoing like crazy. Like it be a motherfucker I'm better than. Like better than but less followers, and
Mm,
they talking to me like I'm a damn animal. Like, bro,
mm.
watch you talking to you got 100 more followers than me. You talking about like and trying to give off this like little bro energy. Like, don't play with me, bro. Like,
So, especially if we talk about if your following is real or not.
that's what I'm saying. Nah, oh my god, these people like, bro, these people be trying to like do some bogus shit for like. It'll be a page. Let's say you got 10 bands of followers. You know what I'm saying? Like 10,000 followers.
Mm.
And then they trying to like just finesse you out some cheese. Like, bro, I'm looking at your followers. Tell me why 80% of these motherfuckers is Indian accounts with one follower. Is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't listen. Like, if you bought it your page, it's whatever. But you
Mm.
cannot try to hold me out this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you good and you bought it your shit, whatever. You can't hold me out the money. Like, you not worth the price you telling me.
Mm. I
So
agree. Especially as an artist, I would definitely be feared for like, if you're using or you paying for bots for social media, I'd be scared to collaborate with you for you to pay for bots for a song that could collaborate on, and then I get a flag for some shit. I'm not sure if that's still a thing on like Spotify, but I know that was a thing the last time we talked. Artists had to worry about feature with other artists because they would pay for bots, which could
yeah,
flag both of them.
yeah. My thing is, it's like, listen, if you got the budget, like, cause these niggas got budgets, is what they got. Like, how you gonna have a budget and then think it's a good idea to put the budget into trying to replicate an image? Like, put the money into where it benefits you. Like, get marketing, you know what I'm saying? If you got bro, if you put like $100 worth of bots in your page, like, however, I don't know how the numbers are. I don't know how much it costs for any of that. But like, if you got $100, bro, make an
Mm-hmm.
ad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make an ad. Get an actual creator to like post this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop with all that bullshit. Like, do it the right way, and it's gonna benefit you way more. It's like, cause I'm gonna tell you right now, like 10,000 followers of no engagement is far
It's
worse
crazy.
than, like, you know what I'm saying, like 5,000 and you got an active audience.
Mm. No real shit. And well, I guess it doesn't help because they are somewhat rewarded because labels, like I said, they don't even do the work no more. They really being lazy on this shit where like, they're just looking at the profile and be like, oh, the motherfucker got 10,000 followers, or he put, he got a blue check mark. Well, you could pay for that shit now. So like none of that shit really means anything. But to the labels, they so lazy and doing their research that's all they need to look at,
Yeah,
and they
dude,
be
I ain't
giving them
had no
opportunities.
opportunities, bro. I ain't got no type of opportunities. I still don't have no features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything I've been putting out, like, I don't have features. I don't have. It's it's like these people are
Is that
making
what
it
you're
just.
looking for?
It's. I'm looking for people that are in it for the art. Like, I'm
Okay.
not gonna sit here and mumble on the track and like just because a person got more followers and more of an audience. Like, actually, no, maybe I will, but like, you know, I try to prioritize the art.
Okay. Okay. So coming in the halfway mark, I actually got some talent that you could probably take advantage of. Shout out to Gifted Cuddle. Not only is the artist, but he's also a comic book slash manga author as well. So that's somebody that you want to connect with.
Bro,
I can
that's
see his
tough.
social after the show.
Yeah, for
Second
sure.
person I would like to shout out to T Lady Poet. She make her own services, creating merch for other people. So if you're looking for somebody to create some shirts, hoodies, etc., I have someone that I can recommend for you.
Hell yeah.
Third person that I would like to shout out to. Now, this person located in North Carolina, but he is open to, working on expanding. But he's creating a short series, not a short series. He's starting a series where people can to perform at small establishments such as restaurants, bars, etc. You get to perform in a small crowd. But if you like to stay up to date with what he got going on, I'll send you his socials.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I take a plane if it benefit me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
never the issue. But yeah, bro, I'm definitely gonna tap and see what these people about. Like I
Uh,
said,
the la- the
showing love.
last time I got for you, he's similar to you. He's mostly of a nomad, but he's a folk artist. He got a very powerful, nostalgic voice. But if you're looking to collaborate with another artist, I would recommend him. But he's also starting up a podcast similar to me called Sound Sandwich Podcast, where you sit down with a fellow artist, break down each other's songs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, shout out. That's tough.
Okay. And I seen you his podcast. Um and the last thing I got for you, we recently started our own music label. So the last time you was here, we only had a podcast, but then we got our own music label where we create soundtracks for artists to hop on for challenges. So we're looking for people to conquer our beats. So we're looking for, extra exposure or challenges for fellow peers. That's what we're creating. So if you'd like to be part of it, I see more information after the show.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Okay, but and then giving you the opportunity. I know you was talking about a little bit. You looking for artists, uh, but I'm curious to dive deeper into like what are you looking for when it comes to networking and connecting to other talents. Can you dive deeper into that?
What I'm looking for right now, I'm looking for connects. Like, I'm looking for people that know people. You know what I'm saying? That we could. I'm trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at now. It's like I need to know. I want to know people that's tapped in with important people, and it's like I'm always gonna show love. If I'm up to that point, like if I'm able to really benefit, like I'm always gonna show love. You know what I'm saying? Keep everybody right that helped me out. So in terms of like that type of thing, like that's what I'm looking for. But I'm always down to collab with so I like producers that are on a different sound, like not afraid to branch out because we got these industry. Everyone's trying to replicate the industry sound, and like I think we got to redefine it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of YouTube beats. It's hard to get placements with different type of beats like that, but that's really what resonates with me personally because
No.
it, it's some new shit to put out. Like we got a lot of the same shit coming out now because it's hard to blow up without replicating something. You know what I mean? And that
Mm-hmm.
what's popping doesn't take much. I feel like
Okay.
so. Yeah, it's all
And
about work ethic.
okay. And but when it comes to talent, what artists are you specifically looking to collaborate with? Is it singers? Is it artists within similar fields as you?
Um, I would say I just want if I'm collaborating with a singer, I want somebody with a different that can like do a yin yang like in terms of like vocal range because I'm more confined to like lower and I don't know the names of like the ranges, but like I'm a little bit more on the lower side, like as opposed to like a weekend style of singing. So I'm a little bit towards the lower, but I'm not doing the you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
You're
it's
not
probably
dark
somebody with
chocolate.
it. Yeah, nah. Yeah, bro.
Okay. So you want somebody to be the opposite of you, like more high pitch?
Yeah, like whether it be a woman or like a higher man, like it don't really matter to
Okay.
me as long as they doing what they doing.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And are you interested like to eventually like form like a duo with this person, or this will like be a specific collaboration idea that you got in mind?
I do what feels right. So if like
Okay.
if the chemistry is to a point where it's like yo like this gotta expand. Like my first thought would be like if I did like a collab, it would probably be like a EP if we're really locking in like a subject or an idea. I try to keep it short, see how that works out. Like I mean, it's always gonna start off as a single. If the chemistry is really there, like try to put out EP and like whatever happens from there. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Shout out to that. Bring this back to your music. I got one, two, three, four, five. So uh technically this is a bit between first time and second time listening to your music.
Yeah.
First time is the music that I listen to is my first time listening to it, but this is my second time listening to your music in your catalog. So bit of between the both of that experience. I listen to 18 songs, and out of 18, I have five that stand out to me. Trap Winners Soldier, Die Without, Sex Money Drugs, 18, Legal Age, Guns, Guns and Gambling.
It's funny. The song 18 came out when I was 19. It's crazy, man.
Times as J. Uh, but shout out to that. Those are the five songs that end up standing out to me being technically first time listener to those
Yeah.
particular songs. But we can start off with uh Trap Winter Soldier. What inspired that song?
It was like a deep Memphis sound that I was really inspired by. I'm trying to think of some. I was almost like I was trying to do like a big Mo type of thing where it's like R&B over these beats, and that's kind of where I took it. And I just played that I just played that whole idea out. So I added a little bit of rapping on the on the verse, and it's just kind of like a more of a sorrow, like, you know what I'm saying, how girls have you feelings.
Mm,
So it's like the first like bar was like Tate was left to me. I ain't got much to give. So it's like when you feel like you already down to like when you down to your last, when you it's just like that whole concept throughout for that
mm.
song. Yeah.
And when it comes to your catalog, up to this point, what is your top three songs out of your catalog in your opinion?
Let me grab my phone real quick. I got another phone.
I got two phones. Head ass.
It that's literally how it is though. Let me take a look because I be forgetting, bro. I got a tad bit of a weed brain when it comes to everything.
No problem. No problem.
Uh, all right, so I'm gonna go with my song. Oh wait, nah, Coffee Cake was out the last time we spoke, but that's still a heavy hitter for me. The song Coffee Cake,
Mm,
simply off the ending. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Coffee Cake. In the intro to Law of Seduction is called Wrong Intentions. It's like three parts. It kind of
mm,
sets the tone for the whole album, where it's like a big idea of like just it starts off with no accountability. It's like that young dumb shit. Like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let you know, but like obviously it's not a good idea. So the first song I needed like because it's like it has like three songs in it type of thing. So it starts off with like this really heavy like I try to keep it like mainstreamish sound for that first part where it's like it's trying to like persuade a girl like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying, your man don't got what I could do for you, you know what I'm saying.
mm,
It's like that entire idea of persuading a woman that's involved already, and like
mm.
but I'm still saying like it's like a backhanded type of persuasion where it's like, yeah, I could do it better, but like I'm still gonna let you down. Um, like I would still let you down despite all that. And
I
then
can do it better, but I still let you down. That's crazy statement.
yeah, it's like I try to keep it real. I really try to keep it real because that is the case. And then that's the whole concept for that first part of it. And then it goes into another song where it's like I might have over persuaded a woman. where it's this theme where like this woman, she got a child, and the child's father is incarcerated, and I've comforted. I'm gonna just say all this is false for the sake of saying it's false. Where it's like the father is incarcerated, and like you know what I'm saying, like when you're a single mother, you lose. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like you know what I'm saying. I grew up with a single mother, so it's a lot
Mm,
of work and it's draining. So it was kind of like almost it's like the more I explain it, the worse it gets. But it's like almost taking advantage of that concept where it's like where somebody's down, you help them out, and then like you kind of didn't have that intention of making it something more. So it's like that aspect of the song is so it's essentially a single mother gets attached because the father's in jail. I in this narrative, I convinced her to believe it's okay to move on,
mm,
saying like she deserves to move on. And then, with that being said, she gets attached, and the child gets attached as well. And it's like the ending line of that bit is like, um, uh, the now her son called me. No, was it? Yeah. Now her son called me daddy, and she called me daddy. I can't be either one. So it's like I've like adopted a role of a father figure and like a partner, and it's just like I couldn't fill either role.
mm,
So that's kind of where that ends off. And then the third part of that, it goes into a just like a drunk monologue type of singing thing where it's just like a day of just being faded, getting high, telling lies just to get by almost. So that's that whole idea. And that's one of my favorite songs off the album just because it's the most like hyperbolized idea of just like no accountability taken, like just young and stupid, and you know what I mean.
mm. And from the music that you creating from the perspective of your experience of life.
Yeah,
Okay.
until I don't like how the theme sounds when I speak it out, and then it's
Okay.
false. You know what I'm saying?
And when it comes to the next song, let me see. So what was the three songs that you used to select for your top three? Wrong
All right,
Intentions, Coffee,
so coffee cake, and then I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go die without it.
Dive About It.
Yeah.
And is it in that order?
Um, it fluctuates because it's almost what I feel in
Okay.
the moment. Like, cause I be listening to my stuff sometimes. I'm like, damn, this shit real. And I'm like, bro, it's real because I made it. What am I talking about?
So those are your top three. So I'm curious, what is your least
My least
three?
favorite, Guns and
Yeah.
Gambling.
Guns and Gambling. Okay.
Guns and Gambling is for sure my least favorite song. And then what always gets me is like people love the song "Sex Money Drugs." I don't like
Uh-huh.
it.
And why you
I
don't like
don't
it?
like it because it's like I took like a more acoustic take on like not like I always try to take a more like intimate, no auto tune type of sound, and like that is
Mm,
like industry quality. Like, I don't know. I try to keep it
mm,
like soulful without all that auto tune, and I was like, I was having my way with that auto tune, like
no problem.
so that's why. And then the last, um, I guess waiting for me just because like I love the song in terms of its like quality and how I sang it and everything about it. It's just like I hate to think about who inspired it. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
it's like fuck her, whatever.
no, for you. Okay, okay. Shout out to that. So you have your three, which was Die Without, Wrong Intentions, and I keep forgetting the third one. Coffee Kick. That was
Yeah, yeah.
top three. Your least favorite was Gun Gambling, Sex Money Drugs, and Waiting.
They're waiting for me. Yeah.
Wait for me. Okay. Those are your least favorite three. Okay. And coming into the next song, Dog Without, what inspired that song actually?
So Die Without It is like I had made that in a really low point in my life where I was like I was established, but I was really like the drugs was taking a toll because I started doing a lot of drugs in that time period, and it was
Mm,
like I truly did like I tried to take a rest day, and I was like, bro, like I genuinely felt like I was gonna die without it.
mm,
So like the first bar, I'm getting sleepy. It must be that lean after all. Like that's about the lean. Don't pick up my phone. I'm way too faded when you call. You know what I'm saying? It takes a toll on relationships. Like, can't you answer the phone because you can't speak for real? um,
mm,
and it's like all of that is just like a song just bathed in sorrow. It's like, and I put it with that like low shimmy type of low shimmy type of beat where it's like the boom 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 like it's just yeah like I think a lot of people can if people that struggle with addiction and stuff like that, you can really resonate with how that makes you feel like because it's really just every low that you get. It's like when a high wears off and you just fucked. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
So that's the perspective I took with that one.
Okay. And have you been coming or walking away from Lee?
I was so that first bar that was about the lean. I had quit the lean. I had quit any pills. Um, the weed was I was doing it. I don't think there's anything wrong with weed, but it was getting excessive. So
Mm-hmm.
you know I shouldn't be like I was doing like two joints, two blunts a day, if not three, and like
Mm.
that's not even including somebody pull up saying, "Yo, I got something." So I'm like, all right, yeah, this is a problem. I was having a hard like I couldn't even sing. Like I'm still trying to recover from it a little bit. Like bro, I've been hospitalized because of like lace weed before.
Mm.
Um like yeah, I've been hospitalized for this shit. Like that's when
Damn.
that's a low. It's like fuck. Like now there's an issue, but right now I stopped all crazy any crazy type of drugs. Weed, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still smoking heavy. I haven't smoked in like the last 3 days because I've been drinking, and it's like, bro, because I'm not much of a drinker. I wasn't prior,
Mm.
but like I've been trying to slow down on the weed and trying to just drink more, and it's like,
Ah,
damn, bro, like I had a long night last night, bro. Like this Hennessy ain't no joke,
bruh. Put
and like
down
we don't make you
all
text people
the
you shouldn't be texting. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, but alcohol definitely fucking will.
Yeah.
Listen, and I don't listen. We is not that better either. We would definitely still have you texting somebody for some late night. Um,
That's if I was already in that mood. Like Hennessy gonna make you. It's gonna put you in that
right.
mood
All
and
right.
not
So
make
let
you
me
think.
ask you that. So when do you become social? When you're sober or you when you high?
I can, bro. I have a hard like. I'm a very paranoid person, so like it's hard for me to even open up to somebody. Like I need alcohol or I need weed, and I can't perform or sing without it either. Which that's something I got to
Mm.
work on. But it's like, bro,
No, I understand your struggle. My advice is don't let that destroy what you're trying to build.
yeah,
Don't let that be the key to your downfall. But outside of
yeah,
that, as long as you manage it in a healthy way, everybody needs somebody. I mean, everybody needs something to take away, the pain or give them that boost. But like you said, managing it well, what matters. Um, yeah, I know how you feel about weed, but you should have that same concern when it comes to alcohol. I don't want you to be start pissing out kidney stones and shit.
that's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to lay off. I'm trying to lay off. Like
And
I
then
just
that's gonna be in your song, "Bloody Rocks."
Yo, you know it's crazy. I really do that too, bro. Me off them nutty
So,
drugs, like
mm, so
that
like,
is
listen
nasty.
to your music. I definitely say you got potential of like connected to people, especially to like the younger audience, like especially like people that's going through like similar shit as you.
Yeah,
You're 19, and a lot of y'all coming into this world with like, unfortunately, it wasn't brought in the best conditions, and because of that, you had to live in the environment that you've been brought in. So, a lot of people's growing up knowing your pain or be able to relate to it. So, especially, now that you part of, now you're grown up. Now, one of your responsibility of being like the older brother of a generation is supposed to inspire the younger bucks. And you can't do
yeah,
that if you're dead. So,
you right about that, man.
so, you got something that is only for the right ears to listen. So keep doing your shit and find a healthy balance for that. And I think you definitely got a long road to inspire people for wherever that is, wherever that look like. Is it the younger generation? Is it your fellow peers? But for them to see that, you gotta be in your best condition. And you definitely don't want to indulge in shit that's gonna damage your voice. Your best asset at that. So
Yeah,
unless you plan on coming like a full on producer or some shit.
nah, yeah, nah. I really do got. I'm gonna lock in soon, man. Locking in soon.
Mm.
It's
No, no, and
2027.
yeah,
2027. We coming
and I'm
back.
not saying this like not to acknowledge like what you've been through and everything. And I know it's hard, and
Nah,
it's
yeah,
and it's fucking sucks, and unfortunately, it's going to get fucking harder. But
yeah,
at the same time, the one thing that you got is like the one of your best asset is your voice. You know,
absolutely, man.
especially you can't be an R&B singer and you can't sing.
Nah, exactly. Nah,
So
yeah,
protect your asset. Definitely work on, especially if you're working to get signed to a label. You want to hone that shit as much as you can. So
yeah,
my advice is, you got something that you shouldn't be drinking your pain away. You should be, like you said, using that to strengthen your gift. So you need a little sip here. That's fine, as long as it's not lean. Now I'm not
yeah,
encouraging that,
yeah.
but
Dude, lean gets you the stomach, man.
mm,
Don't trust it.
mm, be careful with the other drugs. But yeah, just manage it well. I know it's hard to cut back one at a time. You just usually have to find like a supplement for that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure, what they do that for like alcohol and whatever, whatnot.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, just find a medium for that. But outside of that, I think you got potential. Well, I still believe that you got potential.
yeah.
And seeing how you intimate like emotions and shit into your music definitely go a long way. So I would definitely
I want to
recommend.
say some, uh, just for like the people that hopefully, I don't know if they're tuning in, if I inspire, like, I just want to do a quick like, listen, man, like, don't, as much as I might put like substances on a pedestal to some degree, like that's never the option. Like, despite how I put it, that should never be the option. Like, there's, seek professional help. You know what I'm saying? Like, always try to do everything you can. Like, stay active, stay working. And don't take that out of perspective. Like, I don't want to make it seem like everybody say, like, they'll make a song talking about I love drugs or something like that, and then and do like a press run where it's like, well, listen, man, don't do drugs. Like, don't get involved in none of that.
Mm, no,
That's the
and I
message.
definitely agree. And if you're going to talk about it, be real with your experience. So I am glad that you're able to show that the realness of that side. You're able to share a bit of your experience.
Yeah,
Um, and like I said, times get hard, and when people get in that desperate, it's kind of hard, because like I said, if everybody needed, that's something to take away that pain. But as long as you're managing it, I don't think there's anything wrong. Shit, we've been doing this shit since beginning of the time period. We used to
yeah.
watch motherfucker fights to death, and we eat bread and wine with that. So
Nah, yeah,
so just managing your substance well. I would definitely recommend that, and definitely be careful getting laced. The fact that you able to survive that shit.
on God, bro.
Did that
That's
traumatize you or?
Huh?
You just took it as, did that traumatize you, or you just took it as like that's another day?
You know, it's crazy. I was on my way to a girl house. Um, Shout out her. We not involved no more, but shout out her. Um, and she had like I was on my way there, and I had smoked some. I was stressed. Like, I ain't sometimes when you around girls, like it will low key mess with my mental a tad bit. Like I didn't need my day to be worse, so I was like, let me just toast up real quick. I bought some cheap shit. I needed like I was down. You know what I'm saying? I just needed comfort and like that was all I was going.
Mm.
So I smoked some cheap ass. Oh my god, cheap ass weed, man. Um, and like I was in an Uber on the way to Shorty crib, and like, bro, my throat was closing in the Uber. I'm like, bro, my throat's closing, my eyes is going. Like, I'm like, what all the energy I got. I'm like, yo, can you just take me to the like hospital, and like I'll just pay you more, bro. And like he took me to the hospital. I was literally passed out. Like I was passing out. My eyes were opening in certain parts. I see my Uber driver wheeling me into the hospital. I'm like, bro, this is hell, man. They put me into a thing. They get IVs in me, all that. And Shorty had pulled up. She seen where I was at. She pulled up. She asked around for me. So that's
Shout out
that's
to them.
going on, man. But then I
God
told
damn.
myself, I said, listen, I'm gonna quit after this. A week later, back smoking, back smoking a
Wait,
joint.
this happened recently?
Nah, this is like a
Okay.
probably a few months ago, months to a year ago.
Okay. Shit. Yeah. Damn. Well,
Ain't no
good
joke.
for you that you was able to survive that. Oh, shit. Not a lot of people are able to
Yeah.
just be mentally fine after that.
You
But
know what's funny about that is like I was like, bro, this hospital bill gonna whoop my ass so bad. I had posted a video while I was in the emergency room. I'm like, listen, y'all, I just got laced. Like, go stream my album. I'm like, I can't. I'm barely
mm,
functioning. I'm talking about, yo, go stream the album, man. That's how you
I
know it's
might
fresh.
not I might not wake up and see your replies. So make sure you stream that
Nah, that's literally how I was feeling, bro. That was bad.
shit. Oh man. He was like, hold on, I gotta tell God to wait a minute. Hey, I just released my mixtape. Check that shit out.
Nah, for real. That was bad. Yo, did I just glitch out? Can you see me?
No, it black out. But it's fine because I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
Uh when it comes to let me see. Uh, I guess when it comes to like looking forward to, you know, any more, music coming from you in the for this year, can the audience look forward to like any more like, singles, EPs, or do you got a album in the work?
All right, so I'm looking to cultivate something for the summer. I just did a dance type of song where it's like an Afro beat almost. Um,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do as many as like turned up songs as I can because I usually try to do like a slower thing. Like, nah, we going upbeat this summer. So
Okay.
along those lines.
Okay. Shout out to you. And coming to the end, just like last time, shout out your platform, shout out anybody that you want to put on, and then drop a song out of your catalog you want the audience to tune to.
All right, bro. Here to quiet. Shout out my brother Lee, man. You've been taking photos, doing videos, been working in the studio. Like you've been working on hella. So shout out to my boy. And yeah, bro. Shout out to any future collaborators.
Shout out to you. And what song you want the audience to tune to?
Um, Tune into the new track, Serenade. And turn up.
All right, bet. Shout out to you, bro. Coming to the end.